Hi everyone. We are in beautiful Bostic, North Carolina today, and we are on customer's property. He's got him a Grand Design Solitude fifth wheel, and he's getting ready to take a big trip. So he wants to make sure everything's working, and if it's not, then we'll address that. And also too, we brought the Seal Tech machine with us. He wants to see if there's any nagging leaks going on anywhere. He says he doesn't know of any, but we did bring it with us. We'll show you what it is, hook that up, and basically it just pressurizes the air inside the cabin, and then we'll run around with some soap water and spray down the walls, the roof, and look for bubbles. And if we find bubbles, then we know that's a place where air is getting out, which means that's a place where water can get in, and then we'll throw some sealant accordingly. So anyhow, like I said, he wants us to do just a walkthrough inspection, check slide out operations, appliance operations, just to make sure everything's working like it should before they leave on the big trip. So anyhow, let's go get started. All right, customer says we've got power. I'm over here looking. We got the short cord. I thought it was a water hose at first. You don't normally see short cords in gray in color like that. But if I follow over there to the post, he does have it plugged into a surge protector and to an extension cord, which means we don't have, we're not gonna run things real hard and long like air conditioners. We'll run them long enough to feel if they're getting cold. But we don't want to, on an extension cord like that, run everything, the amperage, the heat builds up in the compressors of the air conditioners, and it'll damage them if you run them for hours, off an extension cord. But anyway, he says we've got juice, so let's go inside and let's run some slide outs. All right, so we've got opposing slides here, living room dinette slide, kitchen slide, and they're a lot of times opposing slides are hydraulic and they'll run at the same time, but I don't think he's got hydraulics on here. Let's see, slide one out. No, it's electric. And before I get too far, let's kind of look around, make sure there's no cabinet doors open, that there's not anything in the way of running the slides. And of course I'm fat, so I'm not seeing anything. Let me bump it out a little farther so I can squeeze by that kitchen island. No doors there. No doors there. No things in the way. All right, so we can go ahead and finish running that out. All right, and that runs like a champ. Definitely electric through frame slide out. A heavy slide out. And it looks like the refrigerator's on. Everything sounds good, looks good. How long's your refrigerator been on?
All the time.
Oh, it just stays on? Okay. All right, slide number 2. Good deal. Well, everything seems to be running like it should. Good deal. Slide number 3, I'm assuming is the bedroom. Let's see, awnings, rear awning. And I just want to make sure there ain't nothing jammed up. This slide looks like it's the bathroom and bedroom. And there's a Schwintech. That should be okay. We'll go ahead and run that. With these Schwintech slide outs, continue to hold that button in for about another 3 to 5 seconds before you let off of it. So I just let off now. So when we bring that back in, we're going to do it the same way and hold that button, your switch. It teaches the controller where your 0-point boundaries are when you continue to hold that switch after the motor shut off. Alright, so both motors are shut off. Alright, so there you go. If you always do that, then you should never have your Schwintech slide out getting out of balance with one side with the other if you always hold that switch in, out, and in. Alright, so what we're going to do is take the old thermometer here, thermometer probe. We're going to throw one in the fridge, one in the freezer, let them sit in there for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And then that will be able to tell me what the temperatures look like inside the fridge and the freezer. Now, if we were to call Norcold, and Norcold wanted to know what the temperatures were inside there, what they're going to say is we want you to take a cup of water and stick a food thermometer in it and then put it in there for 24 hours, and that's going to give the accurate temperature of what the refrigerator and the freezer is. I get that. It's an absorption refrigerator. But he says he leaves it on all the time. Should be trucking. And this is going to tell us we want freezer to be around 0 and the refrigerator to be around 38. So in the neighborhood of those numbers, and we'll be good. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, let's check the stove. You use the stove at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a plug-in burner I use. One of them will not ignite.
Oh, I see that one back there ain't sparking.
I was aware of that when I purchased it.
Alright, here we go. Back in the front. Alright, here we go. Looking good. A lot of blue, little orange, looking good. Alright. And let's see. I'm assuming your microwave works alright.
It does.
And let's get a step stool. Let's look inside that air conditioner and see, has it been serviced? Ooh, and you've got the RV airflow in this air conditioner. All right, it's not terrible, but you do have a film of dirt across the evaporator.
Okay.
If you want to see what I'm talking about. It just kind of has a brown look about it.
Yes.
All right, so, the customer's kind of left it wide open as to, what it is that he wants inspected. He just wants to know the rig's working for his travels. So, air conditioners are very important, obviously, right? You want your filters to be clean. This one's a little bit dirty right here. Not too bad. But I'm going to look in here with the flashlight up at the evaporator, and let's see. It's not bad. I mean, you could get away probably with not having to worry about cleaning it for another year. But first thing I'm noticing is this air divider in there is in backwards. You're gonna have that, I guess. We'll take this filter down. Customer said he'd like to go in and wash them. But as you can see, the silver side of that divider is facing the air intake. This is air intake. That silver side needs to be facing the cold dump side. So, but it's not the end of the world. But that's, somebody slipped it in there wrong. Now, if we go down to the living room air conditioner, that one's a little dirtier, and it's got an RV airflow in it already. And I was already telling the customer that if you put an RV airflow in this air conditioner too, it blows so much air. It's unbelievable. They're worth their money. Now in this air conditioner, we've already taken the filters out, given them to the customer to go wash them. But if you look right here, this is what I was talking about. This styrofoam block is actually a molded block that's got molded air ducts inside of it. It captures all the cold air coming out of the roof unit and puts it straight to the duct lines in the camper. And it just absolutely amazing product. 3 decibels of noise off the noise of the air conditioner because you don't have the turbulence anymore in the plenum. And man, it just moves the air through the ducts. So you get a much more even cold, cool air. In the summertime, this air conditioner will actually shut off in the hot heat of the day. It'll satisfy the temperature inside the coach and shut off because it doesn't need to run 24 hours a day because the air moves so much more efficiently. And if he puts another one in the bedroom back there, he'll be stunned at how amazing it is. But I'll take the camera real quick, and you can see up there on that evaporator, it's not terribly dirty, but I mean, you can see there's a film of dirt on it. And if you take that film off, obviously the heat that is being pulled out of the room will transfer to the fins, to the coils, and get eliminated out onto the roof, and it'll be a lot colder quicker if you can get all the dirt out of the way. And it's the same for the condenser outside. If you get the dirt off of it, it can transfer that heat a lot better. So we just turned his bedroom air conditioner on. He said his wife was out here cleaning the other day, and she was running that living room air conditioner. Said that there was no issues with it cooling. So we're just going to run this one for a little while, see if it starts throwing ice cubes. If it does, all good. We'll shut it off. Alright, so using the Lippert one command touchscreen, we are running the main awning out. We'll run that out and then run it back in. And there you go, awning lights are on, looks good, looks beautiful. And it is a good thing to run those out periodically and let them dry out. As you can see down the fabric there, that fabric's pretty wet, and they'll start getting mildewy and stinky. So yeah, it's good to run your awnings out and let them dry off. We're going to go ahead and do the awning over here on the slide out. Very good. Alrighty. Real convenient that the customer's got the wheels off. He didn't do that for us, so he's been taking care of his bearings and greasing his bearings, which is a very important aspect of camper maintenance. But makes it easy for me because I can just look across those axles there, and the axle you would think should just be a straight pipe across, right? But it's not. It's in the middle. It's got a what they call a camber. It kind of bends up a little bit, so that when you get the weight of the unit down on the axles, at that point it kind of straightens the axles out. But I mean, I can look across those axles, I can see they both still have camber to them. The leaf springs are smiling at me and not scowling. That's a good sign. And it makes it easy to look at the leaves and to see if there's any leaves that are broke. Now, a lot of these manufacturers, Grand Design being one of them, they like these Moride CRE 3000s. It's a great product, but I do know that they've been, I don't know if it's a certain run of them that they made that they're having issues with or what, but these welds right here where my flashlight is touching, Moride has issues with these welds breaking. And what will usually be your telltale sign that something's going on is your tires will be wearing odd. Like one or two tires will be getting wore out and chewed up on the inside of the tread face or outside the tread face, and you'll be wondering, heck, why is it doing that and the other tires aren't doing that? And what I've found is, you know, if it's not an obvious, you know, like a hanger's broke, you know, weld broke, I've found that the CREs may be the issue. So when a weld like that does break, it allows this to be able to twist. And of course, that's going to wear out tires quick.